I don't feel bad about it because I think they should go in whatever they go best in. And she carries her neck a lot better there. Good. Again, just think about sitting behind your knees. Yeah. You don't have to fall behind the vertical, but that again, you prioritize the weight is on the back of your body or on the front. Good. Oh, she's so sassy. Right. So I might just do that again, right? Because she had too much of a discussion point in the middle of it. And what was that about? Good. That I like better. And then think a little bit as you come into the turn, because her hip dropped, her hip dropped in just a little bit through the turn. And I almost said something to you here too, because she started, and it's so subtle, but you just feel a little bit your shoulder forward through here, that she's respecting your inside leg, she's not dropping behind her. Yeah, good. Yeah, so you could almost see she's going to drop out there, right? Yeah. Good, she's listening there. Good. And let her out. Keep a little bit shoulder forward here. Really feel your seat bones plugged into her back. Yeah, and then she's not allowed to use that as an excuse. Sit down. Next time she breaks, don't hit her behind. I want you to do me a favor and tap her shoulders. Okay. Good. Good. And out. Good. A little bit. Tap her in front. There. Good. That's right. She's almost now sure that at the end she crossed hands. Yeah, tap her. And try to keep your rein contact and your seat the same. So you, a little bit, you have a different type of tool together. Good. Yeah, I like that. Good. And then maybe the same thing the other way. Better than last year. Yeah, come on, Mary. You can show it. And a little bit too, if her eye line is going, if she's taking her eye there, just gently flex it to the inside. Put your underleg on her and tell her not to, she doesn't need to be a busybody. Yeah, yeah, good. Keep the contact though. See how the outside rein got flat? Now flex to the inside, keep your inner leg. Yeah. Good. Sometimes too, if I feel like their ears are going off onto a line that doesn't concern them, I'll kiss at them and I'll put my inside leg on and remind them to pay attention to me. Good. And then maybe a little bit of a half pass or same like what you did the other way. you didn't ask for the trot, right? Yeah, so that's where I think you have to make a point. But keep the contact when you do it. Like that's, again, if she breaks the trot and then you drop the connection, she has zero incentive to like keep herself in the shape, in the energy. Yeah, I like that. Good. I like that. Good. That's all right. Yeah, you caught her. Good. Very good. Yeah, fine. Plenty of angle. Plenty. You can pick your inside shoulder up. See, there I feel it. Was that her or you? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, correct. Tap in front, or tap your boot. And then keep contact on the outside rein when you do it. Like, don't really think about that the right rein can't get flat when you correct it. If your whip is in your left hand. Good. Is that you or her? No. Yeah, quiet on the outside. Good. Yeah. Or do you need a break first? Well, you know, I was creative. Well, she did technically do a change. And it was actually okay. It was the first two strides where it was some interpretation of it. But what is that? Yeah, that's where I really, I might even take my whip up and over the neck and shoot her forward. That's all right. Yeah. You guys both break. See, try one this way. Like, show me what you've done this way, and then we'll get you both straight. Tap it behind? Okay. All right, so let's give her a break. This is good, because I'm going to give you some, we're going to work towards the change again. So in one direction, she sort of, you have like, did a long step, a cross step, and then got herself coordinated to jump to the lead. And then this side, she changed in front, right, and then took two steps and then caught herself. So what I'd like to do is this one we're gonna do a little bit differently. We're gonna do some walk canters, but what I really want to try with her is that teardrop exercise that I was talking about earlier, where you're going to, if you're gonna do it down towards the mirror, because I don't want her coming barreling at us, where you would canter down the long side like if you're on the right knee. You're gonna canter down to E. At E, you're gonna do half 10-meter circle, and you're going to take her back almost to the corner. And then the last stride before you hit the wall, you're going to ask for a flying change, but you're only going to ask for the hind leg. So you're going to have to keep this mare very, very straight on your outside rein. Her outside rein. Because it's a little bit about her coordination. And her understanding about it, and you know, she's a little tricky because when in doubt, she breaks the trot, right? But isn't she Frisian? Hard Frisian? Right. Right, that's what I thought, I remember. So, and these guys can be a little bit tricky learning this, flying changes. That doesn't mean that they can't, they absolutely can. But then we have to be a little bit clever about it too. So what we're going to do is, for her, is we're going to do that exercise as a simple change first. And then if we feel like she's coordinated and figuring it out, break this down and give you some more clarification. And even though I'm going to have you doing it towards the mirror, I'm going to act like I'm going to do it towards the group here. So watch me a little bit. So if I'm on the right lead and I send you down the long side and you turn it B, or E, yeah, B. What I would have you do is, as I was coming back to the rail, I would be pushing her from my new inside leg over to my new outside rein, right? So she's on the right lead. So I'm going to push her over here. The shoulders are out. A little bit like that. And a little bit almost like this. Like that. And as where I would ask for it, I'm reeling her over. And right as she was here, so the shoulders are a little out, my leg is a little in, that's my ask. And I would only ask, I have it closed over here, and I would only ask with my outside leg. But I'm really covered, and I fail to turn front, off your hind leg forward. So that's how I think about it. So, but we're going to start with the simple thing, so that that's really easy for them, and it's really precise. But here's the deal. Same, as you come here, you're going to walk here. So that she's almost backed off against that wall. I'd like to be a little bit in, and then you're going to have to. Does that make sense? Yes. Need more water? Okay. You're a little red, that's why I don't want to be used to working you so hard there. Okay. And we're going to do it both directions. Like basically, you're going to pick up the hanger one lead, come through, do the simple change, come around, do the teardrop the other way, simple change, until we feel like it's working. And for me, I don't even bother trying to ask for a flying change until I feel like my simple changes are perfection. Okay? So I'm going to have you canter all the way around the arena.
Okay.
Yeah, I want you to do towards the mirror. Just because I also think she's going to be backed off coming towards us, which may or may not help, but I don't want her running through at us. Good. All right, 10 meter. Good, shoulders to the right. Shoulders right. Yeah. Ooh, but you see how she was already thinking about that, right? So walk. Walk. Good. Turn right around and just do it again. Because I really want you to make it all the way to the end. I don't want her cheating like that. Good. Shoulders right. Yeah, shoulders right. Pushing the left leg. Yeah, and ho. And canter. Hind leg first. Yeah, good. Better. Yeah, good girl. Okay, same thing this way. Come all the way down to B. Good. Good. Right leg, push your shoulders left, left, left. Well, and she went without her. But you see how she went front legs first, like she was going to jump over a pole. That's what I want to use the wall to back her off because I want her to change behind. Okay? So she says, I know this exercise. Somebody has done this with me before.
I just want to make it even more precise. Good. So shoulders to the out. Wow. Invisible jump. Oh, good. Turn her right around. Do it again. Yeah. Good. Right leg forward. She's so funny. Yeah, but don't make such a thing of it. Don't make such a thing of it. Put your whip in your right hand. And come through again. And this time, leg yielder to the wall. You just gotta accept a little bit. Put your right leg forward. Just leg yielder over. Yeah. That's right. Walk, turn around, do it again. She's got to accept your right leg to your left rein. And she can canter and leg yield over to the left rein. Good. Shoulders out. Yeah. Ho. Good. Now right lead. Good. And then same thing this way. Good. Turn. Good. Shoulders to the right. Leg to the left leg. Left leg to the right rein. Yep. See how she's already thinking of it though? Like it's crazy how she's already, and she went in front first. Turn around and do that again. But for me, part of putting her shoulders out is to get control of the front legs and put that new inside hind leg right under her body. So blow her out, left leg. Yeah. So just turn around and just do it again, Brock. It's not a big deal. She has to let you in. And she's got, what that means is she's got to let you feel over from your left leg to your right. Left leg forward a little bit. Good. Push her over to the right. Left leg to the right. Left leg. Yeah. Now hold. Prompt. Hold. Now hammer. Good. And like for me, I want even that trot step eliminated. I want it just good. Try again this way. Good. Good. She's got to accept your right leg to left rein. Right leg to left rein. Yeah, but you know what was actually okay about that? Did you guys see she changed behind first? So walk for a second. Just right. So for me, when I have one that's always jumping, the front end is early, I'm looking for that mistake that she just did, right? Because you finally went from behind first. So that's like, again, when we talk about building on something, that's the mistake I'm going to do. Is that she starts to associate that when you come through and you're going to ask for her to pop over, that again, the front end comes out, and the only thing that we care about is that her hind leg jumps like that. And she finally did. I never ever get worried when I have horses that are late in front. That to me is really, I'm like, that's the one for all to have. Because that's the easy problem for us. Because we're early in front, and you have to move the hind leg to jump first. That takes a little bit more work. And she's a candidate for this exercise because she gets a little squirrely. And she's anticipating, right? And then her solution is to jump the invisible fence out there. Like sort of leaps over everything to then, I mean, and again, I don't look at that, I mean, at least she's trying. Right? She's not saying no, she just doesn't quite understand exactly what you want.
Right. She at least does something now.
Yeah.
We used to be able to, we would put the eighth on, she'd just put inches out.
Yeah. So, and this is also too, and I don't know if you heard me talk about earlier, that I personally know some horses that it took them 3 years to learn a single change.
Right.
And they've gone on and learned everything down to 1/10. Just the first 3 years were very difficult. For me, it's about being committed the right answer right now has to be that if she does anything, the hind legs jump first. She's not going to be impressed with it, but I would pick her up one time. And I would, because that was left going to the right, I would go to the right. And let's see if we can do the right and get that transition a little bit more cleaned up. Let's go walk again. No, bring it back. And she might say, I'm kind of sick of hammering, but that's all right. It's 2 days of this, right? Now walk and do that again. And I'll tell you why. Because how many trot steps did she take? Yep, she took 2. So really say to her, walk, canter. Close your outside hand. And when you add her into this, the first step is underneath you, not out in front of you. She might not like that. Yeah, she almost was there, right? So just walk and just do it again, because this is a little bit the crux of the issue. She has to go walk, canter. Close your outside hand. Better. Do you feel that, Veronica, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good, and then down the long side. Good. No, she can keep canter. Yep, too bad. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Good. Push your shoulders to the right, off the left leg, off the left leg, off the left leg, off the left leg, and ho. Prompt and now canter. Good. Better, huh?
Yeah.
Good. And now see, try it again this way. Good. Yield her over to the left. Off the right leg. Shoulders out. Yeah. Off the right leg. Off the right leg. Yeah. Good. Canter. Okay, so the only thing, I really liked how she did that. The only thing that I wish you would have done, Veronica, is picked up canter with her nose on the wall, not past the wall when she's straight. I want her shoulders out, and I want to use the wall to back this horse off in front. But that was better. Don't run Hannah over, please. Good. Good. So you take, good, left leg to the, and push her to the right. Yep. 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 Move and canter. Yeah. Keep her straighter there, Veronica, on the outside rein. You see how she bowed her neck left? Like, I want to close the outside of her body. Good. Shoulders to the left, off the right leg, and canter. Keep her straight on the outside. Yeah. She's so funny. That's a pretty big jump that we can't see out there. Good. Yeah. Good. Shoulders to the wall, push her off your left leg. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Walk, move, shoulders out, and canter. Yeah, that was really, did you guys see how the hind leg was actually in that time? Like, that's what I'm looking for. Her front end is out, the hind leg is a little bit in. I'm trying to help the mare coordinate. So yield her off, right leg to the left rein. Yeah. Push off the, yeah, move, and canter. Keep her straight. Yeah. Good. That's right. Good. One more time this way, and then we're going to give her a break. out. Yeah, use your left leg, left leg. Oh. Okay. All right, walk. But you see how she's getting more connected? And it's for me, it's always fascinating with flying changes. Because yes, the final product, we want a straight horse, but for most of us, a straight horse means that they're in shoulder forward, right? And the problem with that is that if you start trying to teach a horse flying changes with that positioning, they're almost always going to be early in front, late behind. But if you keep the shoulders out a little bit and put the outside hind right under their body and the inside hind maybe a little to the inside, the odds are in your favor that she's going to be back to front in the flying change. Need some water?
Yeah.
But then that's much closer to the truth. So if she was mine, I would table that for her. We could do some trot or whatever, but then I would absolutely leave the piano alone.
We can do some trot work in the lane points, right? And I'm able to really come down smoothly. My mom does it much better than I do, but
Just catch your breath and then we'll take it away. But she also looks much more improved from last year. Are you the last one today? Wow. And you guys have to exercise, right? Good. Let me see your knee come off real quick. Your knee. Yeah, and then now you relax your leg. So that you're not pushing her all the time? Yeah, did that resonate in you this
I
morning?
really don't know. I have to control it. I can't get my leg out.
Good. It's a little bit too, like, I don't advocate riding with my leg off, except for these horses that insist that you have to tell them to go every step.
Right, she would look at me just when I
Yeah, don't do that. Really, dare let her fail. But then what I'm gonna say to you is that when you go to push her out lengthening, yeah. What she needs from you there, Veronica, she actually does need your lower leg to be near her. So again, ask her to lift her sternum and her belly and her shoulders and her wither up. And then you can soften the hands. Try not to let her pull against your hand. Push your hand forward more. See how she's good. Good. Leg on, leg. Yeah, good. So I'm not sure if she was looking at the wall You notice how she came up a little bit better than
I
that?
think she does.
Yeah, that's okay. We use it to our advantage. And then go ahead and push her out again. But bring her neck up. Good. Push your hand forward. Good. Wow. Wow. Good. Now put your leg on as you come back. And think a little bit. She actually does extend really well. She's quite powerful there. Think about the transition back, about asking her to shorten her step gradually. Keep her straight up. Yeah. Inner leg, inner leg, inner leg, inner leg, inner leg. Yeah. Good. How did that feel?
Almost dead.
Yeah. One more time. Keep her a little straighter on the right rein.
Straight up.
Just a little bit so she's not curling to the left. Pull up. Good. Up. Up. Yeah. Yeah. So you see how she started to pull down in that one?
What?
Did you see how she was pulling down in that one?
Yeah.
Ask her to bring, yeah, right there. Leave her pull up right there. And then when she goes to lean on the hand, Veronica, push your hand forward and put your leg on. Even if she falls apart. Good. Push your hand forward, put your leg on. There, she got better at the end. Good. Do you feel that or no?
What?
Walk for a second. So there's a place to her balance. The mare has a really actually quite a good extension, which is really impressive because you wouldn't expect it out of her, right? But she's looking for your hand in a way where it's a little downhill. And if she's a little bit curled left, then you see her go real long right front and a little bit short left front.
Okay.
The temptation for everyone when they start to pull down is to hold them in front. I don't do that. I ride a lot of extensions where I go through my corner because most of the time they're out of the corner. And I bring the horses even more up so that they're almost a little bit off the bit feeling. And I make sure that I'm sitting behind my knee. And I bring them up and I soften my hands so that they have full range in front. And I close my lower leg in the extension. And I try to make sure that I'm really balancing them through it and not on the rein. And then when I want to come back, I sort of bounce in and shorten my seat and might even support them more with a closed leg on the back side of it. You want to try that again, one more time? And then we're not going to kill her because she's actually in a way between the prep for the flying changes and then running her in a trot. Like I don't want to burn her legs out. I just want to see if you can really leverage your own body a little bit differently. And like that's the one place where I'd say, please put your leg on her, is when you're asking her to be in full extension and your hand is soft. So that you can bring, again, her body up to her mouth instead of bringing her neck down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But before you make the turn, maybe even plan to, that you really you bring her up through the corner in a bit of shoulder forward, but again, that she's not overbent left because then she's curling to the left side. So she's quite straight to the right rein. Yeah, hand in front, pull up, yeah, give, leg on. See how she's pulling right there, right, down. And that's, I think, Veronica, where you have to find in yourself the ability to put your left leg on and say, listen, Mary, you're good, you have to come up. And when I say put your left leg on, really forward by the girth. Like tell her to lift right there, up. Yeah, see how she's curling left? I know. Now I've about nearly killed you. Right? Straighten her on the right rein a little bit more and stop for a second. I'm going to be real clear here. So when she's falling down, her left leg has to be here. So what I just did to her left leg is she wants to put it here. I want it here. This mare has to lift this part of her body up. She's like, don't touch me. This part. And when she starts to pull down over the rein, if you, in a way, don't say anything to her right where you're sitting, she has zero incentive to reorganize herself off. You watching on the next horse? Yeah, so you saw where my leg was and where I stuck it in her? That's a big twitch this mare needs to do. this time, don't go for the whole diagonal. I want you to ride basically to center line and then bring her back and then send her out again. Her pole higher than, yeah, almost off of it, feeling it straight on the right rein. Leg here. Yes. 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 Now bring her back a little bit. Easy. Yeah, and out again. How did that one feel? Yeah, I would walk her for that one. Did it help you for me to show you where to put your leg? Yeah. Sometimes too, I think as a teacher, like, I'm responsible for being more clear about saying exactly where I want it to be. Because again, it doesn't help if you're putting it on her like fifth rib behind your seat bones, right? You're asking her to lift the wrong part of her body. And I think too that like we have a responsibility to the horses. If I want her to lift the front end section of her body up, I better put my foot in the right spot to be obvious about it. But she's improved a lot from last year. Oh, good. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for fixing my horse. She's very cute. Does she normally sweat a little bit more?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just watching it, just kind of.
But the breathing is normal. I mean, like,
Okay.
she's got the Frisian just, like,
Okay.
puffs 10 minutes in.
I did full body cover before I came.
So,
No, I know, I'm just hypersensitive to horses not sweating because I live in Florida.
yeah.
And like for me, it's such a big problem for us down there that I'm very, like I really look at it.
Yeah.
Everybody. And then look at the recovery. And again, when I talk about warm-blooding horses, you know, you add the Frisian onto her, and that's a bit like, you know, it's like Panis Marabella. They're warm bloods, so they don't have that thoroughbred component in a way that it's easier for them to recover in the heat. Yeah, I know, but it's still, it's draft horse,
Right.
so the Frisian people would not want me saying that,
No, they are.
right? And then, right, so she's a warm blood. We go hot blood and cold blood. Do you have any questions about that? It's pretty straightforward. Yeah. Have you grown more? No?
I was thinking the same thing.
I just feel like she's taller.
Is
Is
she
she
taller?
taller?
Not much.
No?
No.
I did get a new saddle.
Maybe that adds